So, there was this girl at Chick-fil-A who she's a coworker of mine, and she had this really great what would you call it? Kind of like a mind game or like a riddle. It was brilliant. And the thing is, it's just imagine this.
Yeah.
You're in a room, okay, and there's two doors. One
Two doors.
person behind one door is hell, and then behind the other door is heaven.
Oh yeah.
And then
Okay.
you have people standing in front of it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
One person who's standing in front of the hell, he can't tell the truth. So basically, he's telling you, this is heaven, this is heaven, this is heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have this other guy who's in front of heaven, who's saying only the truth. And he's saying, this is heaven, this is heaven, this is heaven.
Oh yeah.
You don't know what's behind the doors, okay? So what do you do? How do you figure it out?
I've heard this one before. Let me see. You have to ask him a question.
Okay.
He only tells a lie. You know the answer to this one, right?
I'm asking you.
No, but you do. You know the answer.
Hey, I'm asking you.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because I don't want to have to like spend 15 minutes coming up with an answer, and then they're like, "Oh no, I don't actually know. I just want."
I do know the answer. I'm not like asking. You know, like people like ask the question that they don't know the answer to,
Yeah.
and you're like, you know the answer. It's like, no, I'm asking.
No,
you.
I was asking. Like, okay. What would you ask him? Let's see. Did you know that they're telling a lie and that they're telling you the truth?
No.
Well, no, you wouldn't know. Okay, so if you say, okay, what is behind? Tell me what is behind his door. No, because that'd still be backwards. You got to figure out. I understand the concept.
If you want a like a little help.
Yeah, a little hint.
So you would ask them a question.
Yeah.
Something that you might ask in math class.
What is 2 + 2?
Exactly. And then the person who is the liar can't tell you 4. He'd have to tell you like 5 or something. And then the person who can only say the truth would say 4. Or chicken. He might say chicken. But let's be honest here. He wouldn't be saying chicken. Because chicken is the Lord's food.
Yeah. Chicken doesn't lie.
So yeah, that's how you find it. I thought it was really, I mean, it took me a while. I don't even think I got it. And I was really impressed with her.
Yeah. I think I've actually heard that one before. I just forgot about it.
Yeah.
But it's a good one.
Yeah.
Huh.
And it's not so much as a riddle as it is just kind of like.
Oh, you know what else happened while I was gone in Florida, guys?
What?
While I was gone. Let's see. What's the grandson's name? One of the grandchildren of Truett Cathy went to my Chick-fil-A the week I was gone.
Are you kidding me?
I am not even joking, Garrett.
Was it Bubba?
No, it was a grandson, not the son.
Oh.
It was one of Dan's kids.
Oh, dude.
It was the bald.
They're all bald.
No, they're not. Just that one guy's bald.
Oh.
His picture.
The grandsons?
Yeah, his picture is in the on the east side of on the East Wichita store.
Oh, I see.
It's not fair though, Garrett. Oh, it's so not nice. Like. Yeah, okay, yeah, that is true. It's in our store, too.
Okay, I'll have to.
Yeah, go look at the picture. The bald dude went to our Chick-fil-A.
Right
Yeah, well, I thought, my bad. My mistake, I thought you were.
I spent all of my life there.
But yeah, he went to Chick-fil-A the week I was gone.
Oh, man. But, like, was Florida cool?
What? What did you say?
Cool? Florida.
Yeah, it was cool. It has its own. It's like you got like the South where like all the rednecks are and all their trucks, and all the Harleys. Yeah. And they drink sweet tea, y'all. And they say y'all and yuns and kjarn and rurt.
And rurt. It's
Yep, y'all up there north, all you Kansans, and that ain't even a word, y'all. We use words like rurt. I mean, if you want to learn a definition of that, that's something like if you don't know the definition of rurt, you got something school can't teach you. Like you don't went over the edge. But there's Georgia South, there's Tennessee, even Tennessee could somewhat be considered the South. You got Alabama, although Georgia really doesn't like Alabama. You know how Kansas makes fun of Arkansas? Well, Georgia makes fun of Alabama. And you get even maybe like North and South Carolina, all the South, like it's all that culture there. That's all of it. But Florida, no, it's not the South. I mean, it's in the South, but there's too much tourism. There's not enough South in it to be considered South. So, like, Florida is its own little thing. It doesn't even count.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the farthest south of anything in America.
Yeah. And yet, it is one of the least southern places I've been to in a long time.
I'm gonna pull up a map.
Texas might be a little bit.
For those listening podcast version of which is everywhere. I'm on Google Maps right now.
Yeah. Listen, our podcast, we are dedicated to not only bringing you entertainment, but also giving you historical and geographical accuracy. You can walk away saying you learned something. Okay? We like to mix a little bit of realism in with our podcast.
Yes, a little bit.
We're that dedicated.
So I'm looking right now, and actually, I think Texas is further south. Some of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I think you're like the quality of your microphone got messed up whenever you left Anchor.
That's weird because I'm not on.
You were on Google. Oh, okay. I see.
I'm
okay.
using
You have
my
multiple
Mac.
devices. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your Mac is interfering.
One of those fancy people.
Yeah.
Here, let's try this. Is it better now?
I guess it got pretty like electronic right then, like
that's weird.
Like a weird toy microphone kind of thing.
Maybe.
And now we're going to take a short break for a word from our sponsor.
You know how we've always been talking about wanting to be sponsored by people like Nintendo and Walmart? You can always sponsor us if you want to.
Sponsor us. Please do.
Well, now we actually do have a sponsor, the Anchor app.
Garrett and I have been friends for years, and we've always enjoyed talking with each other and sharing our ideas with each other.
After sharing our super awesome and inspirational ideas with coworkers,
very inspirational,
one of them said, "Y'all should start a podcast." We knew it was a joke, but thought to ourselves, how cool would it be to actually make a podcast? That's when we found the Anchor app. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. Even I have been able to figure it out.
And now Anchor can match you with great sponsors who want to advertise on your podcast. That means you can get paid to podcast right away. In fact, that's what we're doing right now by reading this ad.
First thing you have to do is open the app and set up your account. Once you set up your account, all you have to do is click record and start talking.
After you record, you click the publish button and whoosh, for sizzle dig! Your podcast is available everywhere podcasts can be heard. This is a very, very serious moment right there. So if you wanted to start a podcast and make money doing it, go to anchor.fm/start to join the super cool community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start.
And now let's get back into our conversation.
For shizzle dig. Anyhow.
Yeah. So what were you saying? Anything else about Florida? Other than it's not very southern?
It was cold while I was there. Too cold to get in the water, but it was kind of nice enough to get on the sand, but before it even got close to dark, we were already frozen, actually. So
okay, so this is a question that sparked lots of debate at Chick-fil-A,
Mm.
and it was a question that I thought of because I really think it's an important thing that we have to discuss. If
Yeah.
someone gives you, let's just say, the total is $19.20. Okay,
Yeah.
someone gives you a $20
Mhm.
bill. Do you click next dollar or do you click 20? You gotta think about this, dude.
Ooh.
This is
Yeah. See, I always click 20. If it's a 5, 10, or 20, I always click the 20 or the 5 or 10.
for those of you who don't work at Chick-fil-A, which
Man, wow.
I,
No, that can cause a lot of division among stores. I bet that's why like half of the
yeah,
stores.
well,
Any.
because I always learned where I just put in the number and I never
Mhm.
use next dollar, and so
Why?
well, I didn't want to use it. I always felt like I would do it wrong. So for those who don't work at Chick-fil-A, okay, which I mean,
Lord
even
have
if you don't work at
mercy on
Chick-fil-A,
your
you should work at
souls.
Chick-fil-A.
No, listen, I got
But
friends who work at McDonald's, so.
hey, you know what? God loves them
But
too.
they'll get right with God soon enough.
Okay,
Don't worry.
right with God soon. When you are like when you're on your like, and I don't know if you've worked like in fast food or whatever, but when you got the register, okay, there's different options. Okay? So you can put the number of the change. It's just like a phone dial deal, and click click the button, or you can click these fast things, which is like shortcuts, which is like the number
Yeah.
of, or you can
That's what
click
all the cool
next
guys
dollar.
do.
You do next dollar, which would be like if it was like
Next
$7.
dollar's next gen.
Exactly. So
Did you see what I did
if it
there?
was at eight, they gave you $8 and the total was like 750. You click next dollar.
And it
So
just rounded
for
up to the
those of
next
you who don't
dollar.
know,
It's
so
pretty,
so
pretty
when you're talking
straightforward.
this thing, like, do you click next dollar? Do you click the 20, or do you type in 20? Like,
Most of the time, I think most of the time I type in the. Actually, most of the time I probably type in the next dollar amount. To be honest.
dude, and I've gotten some backlash.
Yeah.
But I don't think it is. I think it is one of the biggest problems that Blake faces.
Like, I don't know if it'll survive at this point. Unless something happens.
Does the Pathway app have anything to say about it?
Not that I've been able to tell. So.
Oh my good, dude, I'm gonna have to. This is bad, dude. This is really bad. I'll look into
Well,
that,
on
dude.
that note, we've been recording for 29 and a half minutes.
It has been 29 and a half minutes.
Time flies when you don't look at it. That's what I always say.
No. I'd like to get some more stuff. This will end up being a few. We might split this up into two. So what's funny is, okay, if we do split this up into two, you'll be listening to the second podcast by the time we say this. So
Ooh,
yeah, this will be
it's a 2-for-1 deal.
2-for-1 deal. Oh, dude, we gotta get that content, because we've been slacking, dude. I haven't had time, so
Listen, friends, I apologize for the slackingness.
the slackiness.
Yeah.
I heard there's this guy who he's at my church, and I was like talking to him, and he thought he kind of figured out our whole system. I might like to interview him one time. In the future, we're gonna have to like figure out how to like interview people, because I think that'd be really cool. But I mean, and so he thought of one for us.
Mm-hmm.
It was the flying submarine. Ain't that good?
Oh, that's awesome. Oh,
A flying
yes.
submarine. Dude,
Flying
I just like told him
submarines.
our list, and he got it. Like, he understood like the concept immediately. And I was like, dude, this is good. So
Flying submarine.
I was already thinking like we could that out. Like we go things on. I'll probably
Send
want
it to
to
the moon.
send it to the moon.
This flying submarine. Or visit NASA to look at the new flying submarine program we got launching in 2025.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that.
Yeah. Well, I actually do got to go now. It's
Okay.
getting late on my end of the world.
Oh yeah, you are kind of you're it's what, like 10 20 10:30
10:24.
10:24. Are you off daylight savings time now?
No, I don't. I know we had it recently, but that's all I know.
Oh no, you guys have it the same over there as us.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh.
Well, it's good talking to you, dude.
Man.
For those of you who are listening, we do plan on starting some video.
Let us know what you think about
we're
it.
still working on that. Yeah, that. If you've got any stuff about that, but yeah, we would like to launch that coming up pretty soon. And so yeah, thanks for waiting on us. If you've got any suggestions, you've got ideas, I feel like we were trying to figure out type of humor. So we'd love you to be a. We're kind of here to create some community, and we'd like to get you guys involved. So you can find us on social media if you're into that. Social. I mean, I know.
You won't find us in the newspaper.
Well, newspaper. We might post some stories one day, but
Yeah.
Might
That'd be cool.
Missing persons ad or something, but
Oh, that'd be awesome. We need to do some kind of like silly newspaper thingy. I like a silly comic.
Cool. Like we put
not
in
the funny
Georgia
papers. I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah, like our local papers.
I'm gonna do that, Garrett.
Hey, do that, dude, and then we'll send it to everyone. So on Facebook, Citrus Free Lemonade, there's a Facebook. You can join and get involved in the conversation. We're also on Instagram at Citrus Free, and then we're also Twitter at Citrus Free. You can talk to us there, send us some stuff. And then there's also
don't forget to use the word town Jew in a sentence tomorrow.
Yes, use town Jew.
And totally catch your friends off guard. Like, don't even give an explanation. And whenever they ask you what word you just said, be like, the word. And they're going to look at you and be like, that's not even a word. Like, no, it is. Look it up in the dictionary. But don't actually don't let them do it. But try and like act like they're fixing to pull out their phone maybe and be like, no, I'll just tell you the definition instead. And so you tell them. And then you can have a town Jew with that person because they don't. You can have town Jew right there because honestly, they don't believe you.
I think we can just get rid of war. We can get rid of all. If people would just have town Jews instead of like killing each other.
Yeah.
Like you use that. It's like, think about this. Like Kim Jong-un and Trump or whatever. They just meet and then they just have a town Jew and then boom.
Yeah.
Kim Jong-un will just like free all the people.
Exactly.
In North Korea.
You know why President Trump has been doing so good with politics and whatnot? Because he's got good eyebrows. And
well, it's debatable on the politics.
He's got good enough eyebrows.
He's got good eyebrows.
He's got good enough eyebrows.
Good enough eyebrows.
And he's been doing some town Jew.
Hey, we're gonna have to like make this into a battle or something. But yeah, let us know if you if when we were describing that for you, if we caught you. So if he was explaining it to you and you started like,
yes, please do. Or at least if you imagined yourself doing it.
So yeah, we'll try to be keeping some good stuff going, and we'll try to be more consistent, but just stick with us if we don't, because we're trying to figure out what this whole podcast is going to look like and just think about our future. So thanks for waiting for us.
Alrighty, friends.
Ethan, do you got anything else to say?
Jesus, Trump, and Chick-fil-A.
Jesus, Trump, and Chick-fil-A. Well, there you go.
Yeah, that's my slogan.
I will talk to you soon. So I'll talk to you soon, Ethan.
Alrighty,
And
friends.
we'll be
Signing
talking
off.
to you.
Yeah. Alrighty, bye.
Yeah. Bye.